So the last 2 weeks, I've sold 5 4-figure websites using a free outreach strategy. And I think I've come up with the best free outreach strategy to make your first $10,000 with web design hands off. And this video is not going to be one of these bullshit videos where they promise the word and you're going to end up with no knowledge. I'm pretty much sure that the strategy I'm going to share with you here in this video, you're not going to find a lot of people talking about it, or if you found, there's going to be very little information about it. Because personally, when I was looking for free outreach strategies to sell web design, I was just finding cold email, DM people on Instagram, things that everybody know. But this strategy right here, I didn't hear about it a lot. And if you implement it, there is no way on earth that you're not going to make at least $5K a month on web design from it. So let's get to the main steps. So basically the problem that a lot of people fall into when they do cold outreach, either it's on LinkedIn, cold Instagram, cold emails, whatever, it's the same. You can have the best offer in the world and they will not buy, okay? Even if you give them a website for free, they will not be interested. So the strategy involves using the most famous freelance platforms like Upwork, freelancer.com. We're going to use some of these platforms. You can add other platforms that have the same criteria as Upwork, meaning people post jobs there. And it's not like Fiverr, because Fiverr doesn't have this feature of people post jobs, people choose you right away. But any freelance platforms or prospect post their jobs there, that's perfect for us. Okay, that's number one. So for the sake of this video, for this example, let's go for Upwork because that's the one we've been using. We've been using some other ones. Basically, you're going to go to these freelance platforms and you're going to find job posts where there is leaked information. What I mean by leaked information, where somebody tells you, hey, there is my website, there is my company. You can find some relevant information about them, where you can use that information to go and find a decision maker on LinkedIn outside Upwork. Because guess what? Most of you watching me right now, you don't have an Upwork profile, you don't have relevant case studies on Upwork, and it's going to be very hard for you to close clients on Upwork if you don't have these things, right? It's going to take months, but we want to close clients right away. That's the strategy. You can always build your Upwork profile at the same time with the strategy, but that's for later. But the main strategy I've been using to sell this 5 websites for the last 2 weeks is this one I want to share with you right now. So we go to the job post and we find leaked information. For example, like here's my name, my website, whatever relevant information that will allow us to find the decision maker on LinkedIn outside Upwork. You think of yourself as an intelligent officer and you need to find some information that will allow you to find the decision maker right away. So once you found the decision maker, sometimes there is a lot of decision makers within the same company. Try to target the right decision makers. You can just find them on LinkedIn. So basically we send them an email first. The beauty about this is the whole process is automated. So as soon as we have a job post, we have an AI automation that basically capture and understand, all right, this job post have a leaked information and he needs web design. So it goes right away and send them an email, all right? So it finds the decision maker right away on LinkedIn, it checks their email, and it sends them an email right away with the Loom video. And the whole process is 100% automated. There is no hands-on human touch in it at all. If you got an agency right now that got proof of concept, meaning it's doing more than $3,000, you got clients, you're delivering results, and you want to scale past 30, 40K a month, then check out my website below. You can see what we do. I don't want to bore you with more details in this video. Basically, what we do is we help people scale to 30, 40K a month. We take a commission out of them. That's how we make the most majority of our money, through commissions. And we also got very good risk reversal and guarantees that if you don't sign any new clients, you don't pay. Simple as that. So once the AI bot found their email, send them an automated email that looked like this, saying, hey, first name, I've seen your job post in Upwork, and I want you to check this specific Loom video I made specifically for the company, blah, blah, blah. You can add some variables as well. So basically in the Loom video, which is the main stuff, on the text, you can just like do it by yourself. But on the Loom video, what we want to add there is basically the Loom video, think about it, it just as a mini VSL. All right, so the Loom video is not going to be specifically for them. Yeah, you say it's specifically for them, but the AI bot that we use to send these emails with the Loom embedded to them, this is the part where it makes it personalized, because it adds the first name, it adds a lot of other variables from the company that we're reaching out to, and it's also add the company website on the thumbnail of the Loom video. Okay, so think about this Loom video as a mini VSL, but we send it in a way that looks personalized to the prospect when he received it. And that thanks to the AI bot that personalized everything and add a lot of variables from the company. Hope that makes sense. And after sending this first Loom video, that comes the beauty of this strategy and this automation. So basically the AI checks if the prospect have seen the Loom video or not, and it responds accordingly. So if it doesn't see it, it's going to send variable A as a message. If it sees it, it's going to send variable B as a message. Okay, and it's going to keep sending those follow-ups to the prospect. Basically, it's going to be like 5-6 follow-up max. We try to follow them as much as possible. We're trying to get a response. So as soon as it's going to hit 6 follow-ups, it's going to move the follow-up to another channel. So it's basically going to try to follow up with them on LinkedIn and on other channels as well. And then as soon as we get a reply, because there is 2 kind of actions that the prospect can take when we send these Loom videos. The first action is what is they book a meeting right away, and you just see it in your notification that, hey, prospect has booked a meeting. Action number 2, they would reply to you and they would have some questions and you need to go back and forth with them, and then they would book a meeting, because at the end of the Loom, you always have this on the paid Loom version. You can add a call to action right away. So once they see the Loom, they can click on the button, they can book a call right away. That's why I call it just as a mini VSL. You get what I'm saying? And most of the meeting that you're going to close are going to come from this back and forth messages from the prospect. And that's the problem a lot of you are going to face, is that if you don't respond to the prospect right away, if they send you a message, there is high likelihood that if you don't respond in the first 5 minutes, they're just going to forget about you. Think about it. They got a million things to do. They're a business owner. They're busy. I mean, I'm busy. You're busy. Like, imagine a business owner dealing with like a 7-figure or an 8-figure business. So if you don't respond to them like in the first 5 minutes, they're going to ignore you. Remember that. So it's actually impossible for you to respond to all prospects in the first 5 minutes. It's going to turn you insane. That's why we use an AI chatbot. It's called like Lindy.ai. I'm going to put it out here. So that's what we use. And we plug this chatbot to the rest of the automation that we built already. So once we get a message, the chatbot just goes back and forth with them right away. So that's basically the automation at the top of the funnel. We send them a Loom. If they don't respond on email, we follow up with them on LinkedIn. If they don't actually respond on LinkedIn, we try to follow up with them on WhatsApp and try to cold call them. We just do everything in order for us to get their attention, okay? Because they're warm, they're looking for websites. So the sooner we act, the more chance we have to get them as a client. Number 2, once you secure this meeting, make sure you have a mock-up ready for them before the meeting, because guess what? If you provide value to people, they're going to buy from you. And if you provide this mock-up first and you show them, hey, just like spend time creating this mock-up for you, and here's how it's going to look like, and you share with them basically the mock-up. And first, I forget to say, you got to ask them some qualification questions to know what's their pain points, share with them the mock-ups, and then share with them some couple case studies like from your past clients, what your clients have said about you, how satisfied your clients are from the website you've created for them, and then add like just a wow factor, which is like a crazy offer. If you sign up now, I'll do the whole web design for $1,500 instead of $2,300, for example, right? So you give them a crazy discount to motivate them to sign up right away. So that's basically it in terms of the whole strategy. What makes it beautiful is that it's automated, all right? You don't have to do anything. You just have to check the data and basically split test what's working and what's not working according to the data that you have. I mean, of course, you cannot like scale to thousands and tens of thousands because you're limited by the platforms, but it's a good strategy if you just want to make a couple thousands of dollars. You want to make $6,000 here, $7,000 there, and you don't have plans to scale the agency to $100,000 a month because you want to do it, then you're going to use other strategies. But it's a very good strategy for someone that just want to make quick bucks from his agency, or just like scale it to 5K or 10K a month fast using that strategy. So let me know if you got any value from this video. See you soon. Cheers.